What's going on, everyone? So Spencer Dinwiddie is coming off of a very solid game against the Philadelphia 76ers in just a role that I can't stand. I have talked repeatedly about how frustrating it is to have Spencer Dinwiddie playing the role in which he is playing, which is basically a 3 and D type player. To me, it's like if that's what you wanted and that's what you were looking for in a player, why get Spencer Dinwiddie when you could have gotten like a Daniel House or even a Joe Harris, right? Obviously, those guys aren't the defenders that Spencer Dinwiddie can be at times, but still, it's like the versatility that Spencer Dinwiddie has and that he provides, and what he is best at is a role that we have or that we don't have and needed desperately, which is why we went and got Spencer Dinwiddie, right? Because the problem was when D'Lo and LeBron go to the bench, our offense and just everything in general is stagnant. And then on top of that, you add in that we don't have any real offense off of the bench right now because Austin Reeves and Rui are in the starting unit with LeBron, D'Lo, and Anthony Davis. And basically your bench scoring is null and void. Now, the starting unit is like historically great, right? Like they are literally averaging the most points of a starting unit since 1976, 77, like that Boston Celtics team, which is crazy to think about. There was a stat that they shared in the actual game yesterday, and it infuriates me watching Spencer Dinwiddie play as just basically a spot up 3-point shooter. And look, Spencer Dinwiddie finally chimed in a little bit on his role with the Lakers. And this is what Spencer had to say. He said, I feel so sometimes like I'm in a Reggie Bullock role, getting graded on a Spencer scale sometimes. Spencer Dinwiddie on his new role. Basically, what he's saying, for those that don't know who Reggie Bullock is, he's a 3 and D style guy. The Lakers had him at one point. Is a 3 and has built a career as a 3 and D prototypical 2-3 guard that can defend and knock down the 3 ball in the corner. So Spencer Dinwiddie is even saying he's playing a Reggie Bullock role. Why in the world is Spencer Dinwiddie playing the role of Reggie Bullock? It makes no sense. He's not Reggie Bullock. He's Spencer Dinwiddie, which is a point guard that has had years in which he's averaged 17 to 20 plus points and 9 assists. I'm not saying he's going to average 17 and 9 off the bench, but he could probably average half of that, right? I'm not saying he can't ever play off the ball. I'm not saying he can't ever be a corner spot up shooter, but he's primarily that. We are letting Austin Reeves, or I shouldn't say we, Darvin Ham is letting Austin Reeves run the point guard duties and handle the ball when he has shown all season he can't do it. He can find the occasional player. He can find the open man. He can get the occasional cutter. But he can't handle ball pressure. He struggles with ball pressure. He turns the ball over. He gets tunnel vision. He leaves his feet too much. Like, the list goes on and on. You can make an entire 20-page list of the issues that Austin Reeves has as the primary on-ball playmaker. But you don't need him to be. When is Austin Reeves at his best? When he's allowed to be aggressive and find his shot. So then why aren't we doing that with Reeves? Why isn't Reeves being the 2 guard, which is what he is, and Spencer Dinwiddie playing the point guard when LeBron and D'Lo are on the bench, or when D'Lo's on the bench? Spencer Dinwiddie actually had the ball in his hands a little more than he usually does in that game against the Philadelphia 76ers. So my hope is that becomes the trend, that becomes the norm, and Darvin Ham starts to wake up and realize, like, hey, maybe I should play Spencer Dinwiddie as the playmaker rather than just putting him in the corner all game. That's not his game. He's a serviceable, he's always been a serviceable 3-point shooter. He's never been some elite, great lockdown, defensive, jack up 10 threes a game and hit 4 of them. Like, that's not his game. And it's so frustrating watching a coach continuously play guys out of position and not know or understand how to properly utilize them. It's infuriating. This team could be so much better with just the proper utilization. And again, I'm not saying that you have to run Spencer Dinwiddie as the primary ball handler 24/7, 365. You have guys like D'Lo. You have guys like LeBron. You have multiple guys that can have the ball in their hands. But here's the beauty. LeBron James has been very good off the ball this season and moving without the basketball. Also, his three-point shot has been very good. But also, D'Lo has been our best high-volume shooter we've had. Literally, he's been fantastic shooting the basketball. I mean, he took 10 threes yesterday and made 4 of them. 40% from three-point range. Right? Like, he's been incredible off the ball. So why aren't we, at times, putting the ball in Spencer Dinwiddie's hands, letting him run the point, playing, LeBron off ball, playing Reeves off ball, playing D'Lo off ball? Your 3 guys, the 3 guys that are shooting 40+% from the 3. I mean, well, Reeves, not so much, but he's still 38, right? Like, why are we having the guy who is slightly better than league average from three-point range being one of the just spot-up primary three-point shooters? Make it make sense. Doesn't make any sense. He's a guy that can legitimately, you could put the ball in his hands, spread the floor, and let him make plays or get to the basket. He's good at getting to the basket and using his size and his length and athleticism to get there. And then you could have him easily just basically throw it out to the kick-out man. Throw it out to the corner man. Let D'Lo be in his spot. Let Reeves be in his spot. But instead, it's just everything's like opposite. It's just so bizarre to me. Talk about a guy that for his career is 33% from three-point range. I don't get it. I don't get it, and it just doesn't make sense to me. And I mean, again, I've defended Spencer since he came to the Lakers. I've had people, he's not this, he's not that. And I've said, like, how do we properly judge him? How can we properly judge Spencer Dinwiddie when he's playing out of position? He's playing out of a role that he's never played. Did he play off ball in Dallas? Yeah, sure. But he also played a ton on ball. Like, it's frustrating, but I'll stop my rant. Anyway, as always, this is a discussion, so I pass the question on to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? Do you think Spencer Dinwiddie is just, you're right, he's out of position, not a good role, right? He should be on the ball more. Do you think, no, keep playing the role that he is, have him adjust, make him adjust, have him figure it out? It's like, if he had a whole season, maybe he could adjust. Maybe he could figure it out. But to only have like 30 games to basically revamp your entire role and what you've basically done and been accustomed to your entire career, to ask him to just like, hey, we're going to change that entirely. It's frustrating, right? Can he play off ball? Yeah, sure. But it's finding that balance. And it's like, if we didn't have the need, okay, right? If we had that other guy, like if Reeves was killing it as like the primary ball handler when D'Lo and LeBron are on the bench, sure. But he isn't. And it's just like, man, you got this guy that could just have so much bigger of an impact, in my opinion. I think he could at least, bare minimum, be like a 10-5 guy. And that's not counting the games where he goes off for 20. It's not counting the games where he goes off for 10 or 15 or whatever. Like, it's just, you're talking about, I don't know. It's incredibly frustrating to me. It really, really irks me. But anyway, as always, again, let me know. Love to hear it. However you feel, whatever your thoughts are, down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Helps me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.